I loved the idea. It's a hook. It's really finding that right hook for you and your readers. And for me, it's that taboo nature. It was she is a companion, she's an escort. And at the time, that wasn't being written. So it is now, there's 1,000 books. And I'm not saying I started it, there were probably other books out at the same time. It was just the genre was really hot for a woman who takes charge of her own life, who has a journey, and that journey is not only finding the way to solve her big conflict, which in her case was to get her father out of debt so these loan sharks weren't going to kill him. And it ended up being a way where she found herself. She ultimately could sleep with the men that hired her for the month or not. It was her choice. Everything was very consensual. It was a young woman in her 20s. And I mean, I think she ends up sleeping with like 3 out of the 12 people that she, goes on these adventures with. I didn't know any 20-year-olds that weren't sleeping with that many people back then. So it really wasn't as taboo as it sounded. Her name was Mia Saunders. The difference is with Calendar Girl and International Guy is I wrote Calendar Girl based on the US. And in my, life, I had been to most of these places. So it was easy for me to just show the world or the nation at the time from my perspective through a character, learning about new people, new cultures, new things, new, regions. And I loved the idea of a woman basically going on this big journey. Like the tagline of the series is trust the journey. And it's a message that I wanted all women to have was we're all on journeys, men and women alike. We're all on a journey. It looks different for everybody. And, let's not judge one another for our choices. Let's celebrate our differences. And with that, there's, finding yourself while falling in love. This character is going through so many things that regular characters or women at that age go through. Boyfriends, highs and lows, dating, trying new things. They're trying to find themselves. And so many women connected to her because they were her. She may have done something a little outlandish of, becoming an escort is not necessarily everyone's cup of tea, but for her it worked. And for the people reading it, it gave them that escape that they wanted. It's all about character relationships and creating those quirks, the things that make that character so special and make it to where it's not you, but you want to be like that, or you can understand that, or you have a friend like that. Mia is everybody. She's everybody's daughter, sister, mother, best friend. She's gone through everything women go through. I've had women that come to me at my signings that are 15 in France. Okay, they're young. I recommend 18 and up, guys, for my work. But in other countries, that maturity doesn't fly the same as it does in the States. So I've had situations where it's like you've got a 14, 15-year-old girl bringing her Calendar Girl book up with her 40-year-old mom and her 65-year-old grandma, and they're all like, "Yay!" So it spans age, and I think that's what's really powerful about that particular saga. Like, I didn't even try to get published. I didn't try to get an agent. I did everything self-pubbed. For the first, I did all the Angel Falling self-pubbed. I did the first 3 Trinity novels. There's 5 total. And then I did 6 episodes, like installments of Calendar Girl. Because when I first started writing Calendar Girl, I was releasing 1 a month. So I was writing it, having it edited, and posting it, self-publishing it in the same month. Every month for a whole year I did this. And at month 6, I got contacted by a publisher, Waterhouse Press. And they were like, we read all of your books that you've released, the 6 you released, and these 6 of Calendar Girl. We want to buy all those books, republish them, read graphics, do new graphics, and we want to buy the next like 15 titles that you're going to write. And it just blew up from there.